Our next speaker is Dr. S. Prem Shankar, Chairman, Holy Sai Group of Institutions, Chennai, Coimbatore, and Pollachi. Can we have you on the stage, please, sir?
Happy morning to all the dignitaries on the dais and of the dais. My sincere gratitude to all the sponsors of this day, and my special wishes to Mr. Sandeep for organizing this event here in Chennai, inviting all of us here. So he has asked me to look into the monitor for time, but it's already registered in the mind, and I know the value of time. And beyond that, my own sister Meenakshi ma'am and my brother Kishore sir spoke everything to you. My dear leaders, this is really a blessed, happy morning. This morning we all are together here to share our views, ideas, experiences. Today is the birthday of the great leader Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So it's Netaji Jayanti today. And they all spoke about the education, about the country, everything. We should be proud to be an Indian. India has never fought and conquered any other country for the last 800 years. And when it comes to education, Takshashila, Nalanda, all these universities for almost from 5th century to 12th century, very successfully they were operating in India, and from around the globe, students came, studied there, and they had hostels and all we could see from the history. And even till now, when you look into all the Fortune 500 companies, as Sir said this morning, you could see Indian working or Indian heading. The reason is the quality education is practiced all time in India. Now the question is, are we happy? So we educate India, and we know how the minds, how the brains are activated all the time, busy, thinking of so many things. So now the question is, are we happy? And when we talk about happiness, the World Happiness Index says, the survey of 156 countries, and out of that, last before year, India was the place of 136, and last year 118. Somewhere we are a little bit better, but you should understand how many countries are before us when we are in 118 last year. The reason is, anything and everything, when you don't understand or when you don't do with passion and love, it will go to stress. And now you could see the age of 3-year-old child talk about stress. Where there is love, there is life, said by the spiritual and the political leader of India, the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi. And I am Prem Shankar. Prem is love in all Indian languages. So where there is life, there is love. And my dear heads of institution, we hear from many people, leaders, speakers, wherever we go, we listen. And at that moment we understand, we keep something in the mind, and we think we should go and practice it in our own institutions, but we forget. So all the time, have a practice of taking a note, either in your mobile or in the paper, which will help you out to go and do something in your institution productively. Once, a senior person was sitting in front of his house having a cup of tea. So there, the sides of the road, we could see 5-6 feet, which is left for the either water channel or for the electric post or for the tree plantation. So that way, the government staff, the municipal staff, one was taking a patrol to plant the tree, and he was giving a space of 15 to 20 feet, and he was keep going, doing his work. This person with his cup of tea was watching what is happening there. And the next person, after some time, he was coming and closing it. He didn't understand. Somebody is taking a pit hole, and another one is closing it. So he called both of them, and he asked them, why you dig this and why he is closing this? And beautifully, these two people said, the job is assigned for three of us. I should dig the hole, dig the pit, and the second person should plant a tree, and the third person should close it. Then he asked, where is the sapling? No, he is on leave today. Fine, you could have told your supervisor. Yes, yesterday we both went and told him. And the moment he said, do your work, don't be a complaint box. This is how at times we don't allow our students to talk. End of the day, please do have a cross check with your own institution, with your own self. 5 things where your institution is strong in. 5 things where to improve. This will help you out to understand where you are strong and how the practices you have to continue the same practice, or you have to somewhere be better than before. And 5 things where you want to strongly improve. The competitive time is over. Now the collaborative time is happening. If you think that you can compete with somebody else, maybe it might be a wrong idea. So if you think to collaborate, and if you don't think there's a neighborhood school is a competitive school, then it's a collaborative school, you can work together. So the mindset, you should shift from competition to collaboration. Otherwise, the vision Bharat 2047 cannot happen without the support of the schools and teachers. My dear school heads, please do understand, we have the equal responsibility of the President or the Prime Minister or the Chief Minister. As they also try to build India, we also try to build India. And where the gap and where the lacking is, you please understand the dots to be connected. So we teach the students and they score marks, and with the mark sheet they go to the college, they do something there, what the course they wanted to, and they go to the global market. So the market requirement and the education, whether is it matching, there's a big gap. It's not bridge. So we have to bridge it properly. Otherwise, the purpose of this education, people think that the purpose of education is to go and work somewhere. It's not. Education is for life. We do understand that. But beyond that, the child should be placed somewhere beautifully, successfully. If not, this 15 years plus 4, 5 years, 19 years of education, where the child is going to experience it. So the market requirement, when you look into, somewhere 1.5 crore students are coming out as past students in India, and where the country is unable to support in the employment opportunity. So we all should understand we have to encourage the startups, the new ideas. For that, you have to allow your child to speak. You should bend your knees to the level of your student. End of the day, your teacher should understand the child has learned from the teacher, vice versa. The teacher also has learned something from the student. You should understand about your student. You should understand about the classroom. You should understand about the value of time. One-to-one, when you interact for an hour, is only 1 hour. But when you come to the classroom, we call it as man hours. So if you have 30 students in a class or 45 students in a class, and the teacher is handling the class for 1 hour, then it's 30 hours. If it's 45 students, it's 45 hours. So the value of time of a teacher is much more than a normal common person. And I understand the value of time now, as I said, it's only 55 seconds more. So I thank this +91. So nicely they have named this organization, and the creativity, I appreciate the creativity behind. So thanks to this organizers for inviting me. We'll meet again and again in such good locations and with people around us. எங்கள் வாழ்வும் எங்கள் வளமும் மங்காத தமிழ் என்று சங்கே முழங்கு. The world's ancient first language Tamil. I bless this organization. Thank you.